As a staff team, we are all too aware that we are a club no one wants to belong to. No family aspires to be referred to or eligible for care from a children's hospice. They are frequently frightened and often surprised when they come for an initial visit. One father expected to see rows of beds with sick and dying children in them. Instead, he found a bright and vibrant place with children playing and enjoying themselves, and parents and staff relaxed in each other's company. The current hospice has been superb, no question, and delivered over and above all expectations, demonstrated by our last rating outstanding, the highest possible, from the Statutory Health and Social Care Inspectorate, the CQC. We have simply run out of space. Much of the outstanding rating can be attributed to the immediate team at Quiddenham, the use of robust, evidence-based and effective clinical practice, and the wider each team, rather than the building. The team will, for the most part, come with us. I will briefly touch on some of the constraints we face every day. We cannot currently offer care at the hospice to any Norfolk child who requires specialist intravenous feeding, as a separate fridge is necessary to store the feed, and we have no room for it. For now, these families can only receive care in the community. They would, however, be able to receive care at our hospices in Milton and Ipswich. We will be able to deliver this care at the Nook. Our lift is impractically small. Care is currently delivered on 2 floors, and it is impossible to fit both a large wheelchair and a normal-sized member of staff in the lift, let alone a stretcher or bed. Due to lack of space, I have had to convert the nurses' station to an office for the physio and occupational therapist, and one of the bedrooms into an office for the symptom management nursing team. A decision I did not take lightly, but one that was required to ensure professional and confidential delivery of care. Until we have more room at the Nook, I continue to have to juggle rooms and decide what services we can offer. In Suffolk and Cambridgeshire, each has set up a family volunteer service, supporting families in their own homes. We cannot start this in Norfolk until the Nook is open, due to a lack of space for a manager and for training. We have no designated area for teenagers, either lead children or siblings, as they do at other sites. Any group wanting to watch a film on a big screen currently has to do so in our small sensory room with inadequate and uncomfortable seating. Providing art and music therapy on site is really challenging. Currently, when delivering a session in the hospice, the playroom, or wherever is available, becomes off limits to other service users for at least an hour. It does not provide a confidential environment for sensitive work, and there is nowhere readily accessible to store the bulky and confidential work carried out during the sessions. The new hospice is not simply about in-house care or bedrooms and play. We will be able to offer families and staff improved facilities, including residential accommodation, confidential counselling rooms, a hydrotherapy pool and large music studio. It will also provide us with the necessary hub for the delivery of community services from a diverse staff team, so necessary to families. This includes our increasingly popular child support, parents and bereavement groups, which currently take place off-site at a cost and with considerable planning. At the Nook, access will be easier for families from North Norfolk, Kings Lynn and Great Yarmouth. The location will improve the coordination of care with local hospitals, our relationships with them, and lengthy ambulance response times, which can be 45 minutes or an hour. I have come across an ambulance transferring a child at the end of their life from Addenbrooks, parked at the side of the road in Quiddenham Village, looking for the hospice as the sat-nav cannot find it. The higher profile of the new hospice and improved professional access will, in time and with sustained commitment from the multidisciplinary team, lead to more and earlier referrals. Our care of families does not stop at the death of a child. Sometimes it does not even start at the death of the child. We recently had a referral for a lady whose child died several years ago. The impact of her bereavement has affected her ability to maintain relationships and to parent by her own assessment. She referred herself for bereavement support and is now receiving it. The regret is that she was not referred at the time for the support of her late daughter and her family. At the very least, some of the heartache may have been anticipated and understood. She is now receiving care. I hope I have given you a reasonable overview of the varied work each does, the difference it can make, and our pressing need for the Nook, bearing in mind I have only scratched the surface. To find out more, visit our website at each.org.uk.